Hello and welcome. Today's 3D printed project is a replica cabin that I had a pleasure of staying at. This is Black Aspen Green, an Airbnb located in Sunset Beach, Lake Winnipeg, Manitoba. I will show you my design process behind recreating this cabin and a brief assembly of the model. I would like to say a big thank you to PCBWay for sponsoring today's video. Let's get into it. For designing my models, I use Plasticity. I've been provided these cabin plans by the owner, which will simplify this design process. You can import them straight into Plasticity and scale them to your own liking. Once you determine how big your model will be, you can use line tools to sketch the perimeter of the building. Now in my case, I tried utilizing my printer's bed size as much as I can. I also use the measurements of my printing area to create a grid in Plasticity that will give me a visual indicator of how big I can go. Nothing is stopping you from piecing the model to make it bigger. I've now taken the portion of the plants and placed them in front of this extruded wall. This will help me get a visual where the windows and doors should be. Again, I will use a line tool to trace out where the windows and doors need to be. Once you've connected all the vertices, the curve becomes a face that you can then extrude a solid from. Next, I'm going to recreate the siding of this cabin by layering multiple rectangular curves, making sure each layer is different from the one above, to give it more of an authentic look. I tried following the pattern on the actual cabin as much as possible. Then after extruding, I noticed the wall was looking a little bit too flat and not really like your typical siding. This is where I took each layer and rotated it a bit, as most siding will have slight overlap for the layers below. I'm now going to use previously extruded doors and windows and use them as cutting objects for creating holes. Slowly, we can see the similarities between 3D model and the cabin, but there's more work to do. I'm only showcasing the design process for each individual piece, so it doesn't become too repetitive. Here I will create a window frame, which I will make 2 copies of, so that I can use one for cutting out the hole and one to export for 3D printing. The door itself will be printed using multiple colors. I will use clear transparent PLA filament to represent glass, and rest of the colors to represent the door itself and the frames. I think it's coming along pretty nicely. Let me know down in the comments what you think of the design process. This is my first attempt at recreating a building of any kind, so it was a fun project and it wasn't as difficult as it seems. Now this is going to be one of the most difficult pieces for me when assembling the model, as I'm dealing with very tiny object. I'll show you my struggles later in the video. But this here is a light fixture that resembles the one on the cabin. Now with all 4 walls done, I've created a bottom base for the walls to sit on, and used exact same model for the ceiling. The roof model was interesting to work with. I initially created an outline of the gable rafters, which helped me in forming the roof so much easier. Having these building plans really helped in the process. This is why I like keeping copies of my assets, as I'm able to reuse them for future parts of the model, speeding up the design process. For those who want to get started in designing, make sure to save drafts of all the models you work on. It's easier to go back and tweak things rather than starting from scratch. The roof on the real cabin looks like it has overlapping sheets, creating this sort of corrugated look to it. So what I've done is I've taken the line tool and made one solid line that stemmed from the peak of the roof to the very bottom of the roof, and used a rectangular array tool to place numerous copies of this line with a bit of spacing in between. This then allowed me to use a pipe tool, which immediately transforms the look of the model to look more realistic. One of my favorite tools in Plasticity. You can do so much with it. After recreating the same process on the other side of the roof, you notice that the peak isn't so even. So we take a line tool and place it from one end of the roof to the next. And you've guessed it, we use a pipe tool to give it a smooth finish at the peak. Now, wouldn't it be awesome if this entire model could be resin printed to capture all the details, or use actual metal for making the roof? This is where today's sponsor PCBWay comes into play. They offer a huge variety of services when it comes to manufacturing. They offer 3D printing services with all types of material that you can imagine. Give PCBWay a visit and let him help you make your project into a reality. The link is in the description. Now that you've seen this model made in Plasticity, it is time to bring it into the real world via 3D printing. This entire model was printed using PLA and took roughly 19 hours of total printing, but luckily I got more than one printer to aid me in speeding up this process. I think that this is one of the more common dangers of getting into this hobby, is that you're wanting to finish your project faster, so you end up getting more printers. The model itself I assembled using super glue that comes with this tiny nozzle. Some windows and doors had a little bit of trouble fitting initially due to elephant's footing that you get from the first layer of your print. For now, I just trimmed the model down using a hobby knife and also used a deburring tool. Most of these pieces fit just fine, as you can hear a pretty satisfying snapping sound. As mentioned, I used super glue for the base that will hold all 4 walls and also the roof itself. I could have just left it without gluing, but for the sake of gifting this replica to the owner of Black Aspen Cabin, I wanted to make sure it is sturdy. Now comes the hard part, which was trying to install these tiny light fixtures. I used barely any glue at all, just a tiniest deposit, and then had to use a magnifying glass and tweezers to make it fit. And this completes the whole assembly. I got some shots sent to me after I've given this model, so really appreciate the participation from Black Aspen Properties. It was a really nice place to stay at and get away from everything. I will make this model publicly available for download on Maker World. Feel free to download it and customize it to your own liking. I'd like to say a big thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.